All right, Colleen Kelley, criminal defense attorney, is joining us as our guest this hour. I'd like to bring you in, Colleen, specifically just to comment on the grandmother, Kay Woodcock's victim impact statement. A unique approach. She wrote a letter as if it had been written by JJ. We know that Lori Daybell has been convicted of murdering JJ, and it was from beyond the grave. And what a powerful way to get the attention of anyone who might not have paid attention yet. Speaking from the grave, had autism. I miss my dad. Going through what it was like for JJ, and then ending and yelling, "I trusted you." Your thoughts?
I agree. It was extremely powerful. And anyone who's ever been in a courtroom where a victim or a victim's family member speaks in that way, it's hard not to get so caught up in the emotion of it, especially because this is a child victim of a horrific crime who is not able to speak for themselves at sentencing. And rather than just explain what happened in the third person, it really brings that person into the courtroom and makes everyone feel so much more sympathy for what they had gone through.
Yeah, it is so hard to listen to, and it just reminds us that the number of victims affected by this criminal is great. It just continues. We're going to take a break. You're going to stand by, because coming up next, we'll hear the victim impact statements from family of Brandon Boudreaux. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Still with us, criminal defense attorney Colleen Kelley. I just said to my team, this is hard to listen to, this poor sister, and describing that Brandon's face was full of fear and shock when this happened, that someone would try to kill him. And I think it brings home a couple of things. Number one, sometimes when people think of victim impact statements, they think of speaking on behalf of their family member who has been killed. That is not what they are about. Any victim can give a victim impact statement. That's their opportunity. But number two, just because the person didn't die as a result of the attempted murder, that doesn't make it less meaningful or traumatic to the family members, Colleen.
And what she really illustrated in her statement was just how far-reaching the impacts of this woman's actions are on this family. It's not just the people who died, it's the rest of the family and the trauma that they will suffer for the absolute rest of their lives. And I think her statement really brought that point home to anyone who's listening.
Yeah, I agree. Talk a little bit about historically, legally, the reason in the first place that victim impact statements are allowed at sentencing hearings.
Well, they're allowed for a judge to get a better picture about what an appropriate sentence is for the defendant. And also the defendant gets a chance to speak. And I think that you have been talking about this, that we don't know at this point if Lori Daybell is going to address the court. And frankly, if you're listening to all the other victim impact statements, I don't know what it is she could possibly say to make anything better for her. The only thing she can do at this point is make it worse.
Well, I agree, especially Lori Daybell can make it worse. We do know now later on she does speak, but to your point, I don't know if it makes it better or not, but ideally, if I were in the courtroom, I would want to hear remorse, sorrow, an apology that's heartfelt and genuine in the role, accountability. But I don't expect any of those things out of someone like Lori Daybell, because she's never offered any of that. She's done interviews, she's been in court, she's represented herself, she's testified, she's given statements. None of these things, Colleen, if I could just ask you, ever come out of Lori Daybell's mouth.
No, nothing. She's taken no responsibility, which is what the judge is looking for. And frankly, you can hear in these statements that is what the family is looking for as well.
And it's what the family deserves, but I don't expect it. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe she'll surprise us both. Stay with us. We're going to take a break. When we come back, up next is another one of Boudreaux's sisters reading her victim impact statement. And then again, Lori Daybell does make her final statement to the court. Not to be missed. Stay with us here on Court TV Live.